The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100.
Like Tirico and Greg Olson, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. Yeah. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it! 60 by scoop.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 70 Timberwolves! Ready?
Another run here with Hall. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing, Willis. Downfield, gone, and he's got it. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, here's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
At the 47.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Here's Willis. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Gotta be lying.
He'll run. This is Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Cougar 19. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
Willis to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Jets. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A second down throw for Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jenkins.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Gino. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Touchdown, Vegas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't got no power.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lion. Ready?
Willis now to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready, break. Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash, check smash. Cowboy 80. Slam.
Now Willis. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Track, here we go, track. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Willis. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Willis now to throw. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down mark. And that's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
19 tight, 19 tight. Get up. Cowboy 80.
To throw, here's Willis. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
He keeps it himself.
Well, that scramble isn't ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Got it. Ready?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Cook, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard.
Go! Viking, 18!
Give up the middle with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Go 80. Ready?
Here's a design run. And he's going to have a Jets first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards. Here comes 2nd and 4.
70.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Buffalo
and
80.
4 at the 17-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
To throw is Willis. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. They will run it over center with Hall. Only need a yard. And it's 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards.
Warrior 70.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing is Willis. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And we'll see where they slot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, That's the definition of teach tape.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Smith from the gun on third down. He's got his man. That's best. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third down, that is a recipe for success.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Throwing on second down, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down, they need 3.
Cap alert! Bronco 80!
They'll go again with Paul. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Gravity Lions! Ready.
Pistol snap to Willis. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Call it a gain of 13. And the Jets have a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll get about 5.
Second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8, 9.
A run here with Hall. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They'll come up to third and 3.
It's a gain of 2.
70 Timberwolves.
Third and 3.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneer.
On the bootleg. He'll look to throw. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break.
Rangers, 70, ready, 60, back, go.
Throwing, Willis. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
18, Rattler, cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, 18. Hey, Crash. Buffalo, 18. Ready, ready.
Throwing, Willis. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready? Panther 60, Bronco 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock, they don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
He's going to have to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. Going for it all. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no return here. This is a touchback. Right side, taken in by Tucker. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Run after catch.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Jets 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Willis to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Movement.
Here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Paco 80. 19 Lions. '70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Here's Willis. Quick throw, taken in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with the 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
15 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, it's Hall. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
And they'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go!
Willis now to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. You'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where the set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They go play action with Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun, it's Gino. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play! Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up the 1st set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. It's second down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Now a second down throw for Smith. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This one caught at the 4.
Smith's pass complete to Nico Mayer. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Remember, they just need to get to the 3 for a first down, but this is third down. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's brought down right at the 20. Five-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hold the ready. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Willis now to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. So I think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Handoff. Here comes Paul. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Throwing is Willis. That one, take it in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jets extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return is from the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll get this off to Genty. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
60 bikes, 60 bikes, go!
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Raiders' 31-yard line.
went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Go! Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. What a throw. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Jets. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Jabril Peppers in coverage, able to knock that one away.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinton Williams, taking him down for the 1st sack of this new campaign. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Gino gonna throw for it. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's gonna have the Raiders 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Gino. Hit as he threw, the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jack Bech. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Handoff here, up the middle. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Check 59, cover. Hey, go flip her up.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
This is one of those coaching decisions people are going to be talking about for a long time. You find yourself down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
Ready? Check. Viking 18.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but it does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
Cadet, Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. Set, hurt. Seven Pirates. Hey.
Now Willis. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 3rd and in short, and you come up with a big stop, taking the ball carrier down for a loss. Now you put yourselves in a position to hopefully get the ball back and give your offense a chance to go down there and take the lead.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Dixie out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
To the sideline, that is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
I love this play call. I mean, what is everyone in the stadium thinking you're going to do, Mike, on 3rd and inches? They think you're going to run, but what do? They go the opposite direction, go with the quick game through the air, and they keep this drive alive.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 2nd down, Smith throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Now Smith. And left side to Tucker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Finding his tight end there.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a 1st down. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one's in the win column for the Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.